Hello again, and welcome back to Let's Play EU4 as Rothenburg. Hope you are all doing well where you are. As for me, I'm looking forward to a bit of chilling, which I think I earned after the day. And we will start that chilling by trying to get our house in order. You remember where we left off? Rothenburg had just taken on 4 vassals. Those 4 vassals are all undoubtedly a little bit unloyal. In order to resolve this situation, I have a several-prong plan. The first is to complete our mission to get the extra dip rep here. The second is to dev up Rothenburg, simultaneously helping the Renaissance to pop there. And the third then, of course, is to improve relations with them all directly. And lastly, we could say we also then need to tech up so that we are not too far behind in Diplotech and Miltech, because both of those, from what I understand, impact liberty desire in your subjects. On that point, though, I did have a thought, and it's something I hope to explore, and perhaps somebody here can even enlighten me, in that would it even ever happen that our vassals would declare an independence war against us, given we are a free city and protected against wars by Austria? Something worthy of inquiry. Naturally, you still don't want 4 disloyal vassals sitting around, you get nothing out of that. But nonetheless, it would ease our concerns if we don't have to worry about that. Say, even if we can't get this under control, which we will, but if we can't, maybe if we had 1 more vassal, we could always seize a province from one, make that one really angry at least, and we could just do more things without having to fear that it all blew up in our face. Something to quander, but not for now. For now, we're going to do it the nice and traditional way. We are going to start by getting our troops home. With these vassals, we have a higher force limit, so we also want to build a couple of troops there, because we are going to be looking to fight a little humiliation war on top of everything in order to get our power projection up and thereby get some extra points, since we are going to be a little bit behind after deving up Rothenburg. First thing I want to do is get our diplomats into the right places, and that is improving relations with Trier and Nuremberg. Improving with Nuremberg. But before this one goes to improve with Trier, I'm going to have him cancel our alliance with Rothenburg as our future expansion path, which is between Rothenburg and Nuremberg. Nuremberg being allied to the Palatinate means we will have to fight them eventually, but I would like to keep them around for a second longer. Then our diplomat can get over to Trier to improve relations there. Excellent. And it looks like we are now eligible to select a new rival. Bohemia, Landshut, Province, and Thuringen. Obviously, it's not going to be Bohemia, nor is it going to be Provence, too far away. Thuringen, if you recall, is allied with Bohemia, so that's just as bad as choosing Bohemia itself. Landshut, on the other hand, if I recall, yes, is still only allied with Münster, and their lesser partner, Ingolstadt, which makes them our new rival and our target. Excellent. So, with that sorted, the next thing we want to do is dev up Rothenburg. We do not currently have the discount from the burghers, but we can get it. Edict is on. We can get it if we just push this production by 2 more. Unfortunately, the balance is so that we actually need to first push a couple others. Push that up. Month ticks. There we go. Now we're set. We now have the 10% discount. And now we can push this up to 30, not any higher. 30 will get us our age bonus. Even if it doesn't spawn the Renaissance, we'll be getting nice and close to it. I want to start by using admin, a diplo, mill, diplo, admin, mill, diplo, admin, mill, and maybe 1 more diplo. Why not? Admin, mill, and 1 last mill. So 59 is now when our Renaissance will be appearing here. Still quite a few years off. I do hope that goes down due to circumstances. Would have expected it to be a little bit less, but I don't want to push it anymore. We still need our points. We can encourage it along a little bit with the institution spread edict. And troops are still coming home. All right, we're leaving our maintenance up. Well, I'm going to leave it down for a bit. I think this is about 1 month tick. Yeah, it looks like about a month tick. One day I'll figure out the exact amount. And draw a line on my screen where that happens. Alright, merge our troops up, wait for our reinforcements. I would have liked another cavalry, but they take too long to build at this point. The infantry will be fine for now. Alright, we're going to give it a bit more time. Anything else happening in the world? Nope. Aragon's going to attack Klimkin. Alright, we're going to also do one more quick little juggle here. Something I noticed when I was scanning in between episodes is that they will happily take military access. Excellent. Though I did that wrong. That doesn't really matter. If you juggle them properly, you can make sure you don't miss a month. Now we're going to miss a month, but whatever. Alright, both of them now have mill access, which improves our relations. Our diplomat here cannot go back, though, until the 4th of October. So, yeah, see, you miss 1 month tick. At least I pulled him out of Trier, who is slightly ahead. Who is at, 126. In fact, he probably doesn't even need to be there much longer at all, because I plan on calling Trier into our humiliation war. We still have favors with them. Yes. Maybe not the best use, but I don't want to take any chances here. Alright, we're still building one more troop. As soon as that troop is up on the 2nd of November, I'll raise my morale up. Alright, there she is. Army maintenance up. We're losing so much money, but I guess that's natural. Attach our mercs to our main army. See how long this takes. Alright, the election. I want to do one thing before the election, and it may be a waste of points, but it may not. I want to raise my stability one. Because once we get the election, we're going to go down in Republican tradition, because I am going to re-elect him, despite not being a big fan of Mr. Van Hallerstein. Because we need the points too badly right now to be going back to 411. So, get the admin points burned there on some stability, or re-elect him. Let's see where we get our extra points. In Diplo, well, that's okay. Diplo's important to us. There we go. Pull him out of there. Move our troops over to here. See what we got. All right, we got the plains of Ingolstadt, but it's actually the plains of Donworth. Is there a river between here? There is not. One more thing I want to do before starting this little war is to actually roll a new general. Just terrible. He's going to get us nowhere. No siege pip, no shock, no fire, just a lot of maneuver. And it's a risk because we've only got 17 army tradition, which gives us between 3 and 8 pips. We might end up burning this for nothing, but cross your fingers, people. We did end up burning it for pretty much nothing. A 1 siege pip, that might help at least that. Alright, let's not whine. Not much you can do in the early game if the dice don't fall in your favor. He was only 3 pips though, wasn't he then? Yep, no, 4. Well, could have been worse then. Alright. Let's look at what happens with this war on Landshut. Alright, Munster will come, as expected. I didn't really see anything happening up there. They're not at like some other war or anything that's... nope, they are not. But we don't mind. We will be calling Trier. Hopefully Munster's troops will get slightly distracted over there. Now, normally I like to try to knock their forces down a little bit, but we'll probably be marching straight into Landshut. I don't know. we can see. We can't really maneuver around that fort very well. Getting the siege down as quickly as possible might be the most beneficial thing to do rather than running around and chasing their troops. Probably my favorite choice. Alright, that will be our choice then. Alright, we are calling Trier. We are going to take Landeshut, then call Trier. That go away when you click that? It does. Huh, interesting. I wonder why. Yeah, alright. Just something I've noticed in the past. I often end up having to recall my allies because I double check that I've clicked the right CB. Because who hasn't made the mistake of using the wrong CB? Alright, everything is in order, I think, for this war. We'll be fine. Though we are not doing fine with this general. See what we roll here. Alright, Trier, now being called to war, is at high enough relations. So I'm going to send one of my diplomats to one of my vassals. How's our rolls going? Okay, that could have been worse. Oh, we did stack wipe then. That is useful then. Oh, you've got pretender rebels. Oh, and a lot of them. That does, unfortunately, mess with our plan a little bit. I don't really want to have to fight 9,000 pretender rebels. Oh, man. Alright. Well, that's the way it is. Guess we will be taking this war slightly differently then. There's no way around any of these people. I could probably get some military permission. But I'm not sure that would actually help. Let's see. That should be... No, that would be blocking there as well. So there would be no way to maneuver into there just by asking for military permission. Don't believe so. I'd have to get it there and there. I think... You know, it doesn't really hurt to out. We can spare the Diplo for 1 month. Thanks. Nope. I didn't think so. Alright, get you back to Nuremberg. We'll let our buddies here take the siege. No, actually, I could... Slow. Send in my mercs to help you out. Oh, their morale is quite low. Oof. Hopefully we don't get attacked here then. That one siege pip might help with some things. Now we just have to kind of watch time go by. Alright, our Munster friends are sitting up here. Ooh. That's interesting. Let's take a little walk here. Oh. I wonder if I can get over and help them in time. I doubt it. Nope. Oh well. Let's head back then. I'm just slightly worried people have access over here. That does not bode well. Though it probably means with these troops here, do you actually have many troops? Yeah, you still have 6,000. Ingolstadt has 2,000. And all of them are here. Or most of them, half of them are here. Might as well take a look. Oh, good thing I didn't go that direction. Nope. Let's stroll back up here then. Dortmund has joined an alliance with our enemy Munster. Actually, I am going up here now, foolishly, but it'll keep our Würzburgy friends from getting stack wiped. I do want to come down here because we're going to want to stack wipe the Landeshut troops right when this siege is done. Yep, I had good timing there, my friends. You reattach to me, not to the Tririans who are wandering off into the wherever. Ah, they started moving over into there, but they're not locked yet. There we go. Now you're locked. Interesting that you would recommend going that direction, but whatever you recommend is fine by me. There we go. Another stack wipe. See if we can get up here. Okay, Munster is back on the capital of Trier. Alright, okay, the levy. Ugh. Never my favorite. It's too expensive for that little... Well, it's not that expensive at this point of the game. But that tax modifier, just for the prestige and a possible advisor. Ooh. Oh, we'll do it. Alright. Let's siege this down. Maybe we don't even need to take their capital. I don't know what to do about that whole stack sitting there. That's not what I had really hoped for. We're not going to be able to get over there. Tell you what, let's go scare the Munster troops away. Oh, yeah, I guess that is a province of theirs. You guys can hold your own for a little while. Yeah, they would wander off. I was pretty sure that would happen. We met our mission requirement. Excellent. One Diplo rep. Nuremberg troop. Diplomat, not troop, is coming home. Going to mines. Alright, let's stop and consider this a second. I don't know what to do about those pretender rebels. That is a stack I do not want to take at this moment with the generals that I have. There's got to be better ways to get war score. That looks like where you guys like to go. Hope we don't take a river and forest crossing there. Alright, Trier. Burgundy, what are you doing? You're at war with everybody. This is the new Emperor patch for you. One of the things that has raised the ear of many a player. They are currently at war. I'm guessing for Liège, like always, yes. And Austria is allied with Hungary, which means Burgundy is probably going to get pummeled to the ground. I wonder where the Munster troops went. Did they go back home? Nope, guess not. I don't want them coming down here and messing with my plans. Right, but let's get our troops home. I don't want to take attrition there anyways. Oh, there you guys are. How can I beat you to somewhere? Living in Braunschweig. Don't think... I'm not having much luck dancing around them. Oh, probably because I'm playing at 4 speed, but, you know. No! Attacking my little... 4 people. Yes, of course they, would have pulled out of that. Oop. Ah, damn. I really gotta lower the speed here a little bit, because I keep on making errors in judgment. Now, instead of taking them on the fort, we're going to take them in Coburg. Maybe I can scare them around again to go back to the fort. No, but I can make sure that, hopefully, we can get there in time and save our vassals. Yes, we can. That way we take the defensive. And we lost more men than them. That's probably mostly Würzburgian men, though. Alright. We can probably come up here and stack wipe them as well. Don't know where they're going exactly, but... I'm gonna guess they're going up there. No, I'm still definitely not going into there. I'm not sure what those guys are going to be doing. We'll find out. Probably going to be moving on pretty soon is the issue. Where are they going? Why are you going up into there? That's weird. No. Not fair. Not fair at all. Somehow they've managed to run up here for some reason, which is a peculiar place for them to run. I'll tell you what. Let's actually here a second and see where they go. If they go anywhere at all. Oh, sorry, there, a little bit of a silence. Yep, there we go. So we've got two choices here. Either we go and try our luck down here with things. I doubt they're going to piece out yet. Or we try to piece them out already. Just with the humiliation. Well, we could get a little bit more from them. Humiliate and more reps. That's actually all we want anyways. You know, manpower is an issue. Keeping our vassals under control requires we have manpower. We'll get a couple ducats, alright. So I think this might be the best bet, regardless of the situation at the moment. I did remember to turn on the institution spread, didn't I? Yes. Panic thought, like, oh no, I just wasted time. Still gonna be 4 years. Ooh, ooh. And we're not teching up before then. We might actually end up going on speed 5 here. I wish I had the community to tell me here what to do. We're just gonna probably lose all of these sieges by the time we win this one. And what more would we get out of it? We can't take provinces. We could get some prestige, but no. The decision is made. Community of me has spoken. That is all we can get. Good enough. Got our humiliation for the age bonus out of the way. So now we've got our city of 30, our humiliate rival. Once we embrace the Renaissance in our single province, we will be eligible for a golden age. What is this mission? This is still the same one, acquiring subjects, correct. Let's get our troops back home. Let us also lower the maintenance on them at this point for sure. Lowered all the way. I don't think we can do another war for a little bit. Oh, Trier, yes, the allies of Austria. Alright, I know you're probably quite keen now for time to go by. Because there's not much we can do at the moment other than wait. I just sent him in, so let's pull him out of Würzburg, cancel this Diplo slot being taken up by mill access, and then get the one diplomat we have back on to improving relations there. And speed back up to 4. Ottomans going to war again, no surprise. I do think that we could go up to speed 5 now, honestly, but I'm always, as I said before, a bit concerned that it messes with the AI. This is probably just purely me, but maybe you will agree with me. Instead, we can talk about things while this is happening. Our troops are actually still a little bit under manpower. I do prefer they get back up to full strength before I turn the maintenance down all of the way. Or Würzburg, they kind of took the brunt of that little war, didn't they? When it came to people charging into their territory. I do wish I could have these diplomats up on something more useful, like fabricating a claim, and now the pretenders are gone. I wonder if I'd waited if they would have still been gone. Ah, well, that's the way it goes. How bad is this looking now? Well, mine's just getting close at least. Rivals announced, Denmark and Austria. Burgundy's actually, taking land even if they don't have a fort. Anything I'm forgetting? Nope. Ability 1, yay, that's so nice. Nice to have an event or two to just spice up these times when things are slow. The events always happen when you're in the middle of like a big war and can't be distracted by them, and when you're in peace just waiting for time to go by, nothing happens. I would kick it up a little bit on the speed there then. There we go, there's an event. The trial. Oh, fools. Not great time on this because the timing's just bad. We don't really want to be giving up our Diplo points after we just spent them all. But Republican tradition is Republican tradition, and it will enable us to do some re-elections. Longer term, this is what will pay off. And since we are still a free city for now at least, but that might not last forever, it's probably best to do it now. One thing, yes, as soon as we have a diplomat, let's check our rivals again here. We now that we're over 50, we now have an interest actually, yes, in maintaining our power projection for longer over 50. Who hates Bohemia? Poland, Hungary, and the Teutons, not Austria. What a shame. What a shame. Wonder how Austria feels about us. Fine. I don't really want to make Provence my rival because it's quite useless given their current position. Whereas Bohemia is actually useful, we just can't fight them. But with 3,000 manpower, we probably could fight them. Alright. Well, alright. It's just good to have somebody else to insult. I'm not one for min-maxing power projection too much, though. You end up stressing over it too much. It's nice to get a bit at the beginning, surpass some of your local rivals, but no reason to obsess. Let's make Bohemia our long-term rival. They'll be around for a while then. Landshut probably won't be. Nobody rivaled us. I thought Bohemia did at some point. Maybe somebody did, and I missed it or something. Or it was somebody else. Who knows? Could be thinking about the Milan game for all I know. Alright, that's our rivals then, which means I wanted to pull them out of mines and see who we can insult or put a embargo upon. I seem to be relatively slow this evening. Like the game, but that's good. This was supposed to be my chill game. I don't have an embargo or anything on you yet, do I? Nope. Well, let's issue an embargo on the Pels. Let's insult the Bohemians. Where can I insult you? Send insult. There we go. Little things. It's the little things. And then send our diplomat back to mines. And get back to letting time go by. So, what have we got then in the way of perhaps claims? Any of you guys bother getting claims up? No, that's the falls. Obviously, you have not. Ansbach. Nope. One would think for themselves, if nothing else. Really, I want to help you grow. I'm not going to steal your claims. Paramon is going to attack Ramazan. Excellent. Tech. We're so far behind. So far behind. Wien has fallen. Munich just annexed Passau. Which means their dip rep's low. Would be a good time for them to be attacked by Landshut. Italian engineer is available. A skill 2 engineer. Yes, which we could not afford, but we get the military power points. 13 ducats is definitely worth it. Definitely losing prestige is not worth it. Back up to 5 for a little while. The agenda of the Diet. The Diet wants us to do something again. Papal state relations. Can't lose my diplomat, unfortunately. Hungary relations. Also can't lose it. Or Rothenburg production 15. Ouch. Which is going to cost hundreds. Hundreds. That's 2 more. Production. Production being the highest anyways. I could do it, but it would be 200 points. Oh, that's not a great Diet selection there, I must say. Hungary, and what do we get? Still want improve relations diplomat. Those are very useful. I do like having that guy. Especially to have him in our pocket in case our dip rep guy dies. But papal influence also helps. And improving with the papal state helps. Hungary would be easier though, because we're going to have the enemy of enemy buffer. So we're going to go with Hungary. We might not be doing it right away though. We've got a few years. Watch our time click by now. Another war by the Ottomans. Check. Ooh. But we're not going to take it till we get the Renaissance. Gotta be getting closer. 58. Right, 2 more years. Nobody's gonna attack us. And we are gonna stick with this as well. I forgot to check which points we got. Not that it matters. You get the points where you get them. Nothing you can do. Oh, lovely. I wonder if it's related to I feel like Joe Biden. I will overcome my stutter as well. Alright. I feel like it might be related to the level of development. Just, seems a bit odd that they would pick us out of all the people. It's too lucky. I'm not above that, having good luck though. So, we now have a cardinal, which means we can, when we quit burning all our Pope points for the prestige with all the events that we've had, we can actually like play the Pope lottery. And here we go. Institution. Renaissance ready to go for a mere ducat. Lovely. And nice being small. Alright, and Renaissance has been embraced. What is our actual force limit now? 15. Alright, good. We can take mill tech. That's good as well. There's no reason not to. Nope. Excellent. So mill tech is taken as well. We're still massively behind, but that will correct itself in short order. We are making 0.86. That's not great, but it's enough that I'm gonna get us our extra knight here. I want my standing army to be a little bit more oomph behind it. Have a little bit more shock. So shock and awe tactics. The Palatinate is no longer a valid rival. That's impressive. Guess we have to, we should have gotten surpassed the Palatinate, eclipse the Palatinate 10. This really seems to be going down quicker than I would have thought. I know I've said that several times now. Everybody probably thinks I just repeat myself constantly, but, alright, well, hold him out of mines then. And lift this embargo. Revoke embargo. Probably should start wearing my glasses when I'm, playing. My eyes aren't that bad though, it's more for far away. But it still helps a little bit over time. That's what you call a full occupation of the lowlands there. Alright, well, I've got my diplomat back. Hey, mine's that. Got 1 loyal vassal, giving us 1/10 of a ducat. Excellent. So, next on our list, let's go for Beirut. I know many people are probably thinking, why am I not just, prestiging them down? Because the prestige has other benefits. One, the prestige in itself is helping me improve relations to get, burn off all they force vassalized us malice. That I feel benefits me much more than bam, 20 prestige gone. If we were facing an existential threat and desperately needed the 3 Würzburgian troops to chip in, I would do it, but we aren't at the moment. With 1 loyal vassal going, let's kind of just click through the rest of the year here. And maybe I'll wrap this episode up. I don't want to push it too hard. Oh, all of those points were for naught. Oh well. That means that Republican tradition that we just burned. I knew he was old, but he wasn't that old. It's 57, I guess. I read about the average death age, and it's not 57. It's 65 is much more feasible, so he should have lived a little bit longer. Also gonna raise the cost of our advisors then. So who do we go for here then? Bureaucratic, diplomatic, military. It depends on what our next idea group, our first idea group is going to be. Though we are some way off for that, even, to be honest. It's either going to be a diplomatic group or a military group. I would say let's try to focus on getting our dip tech a little bit further ahead. So the admin's pretty bad as well, and I'd love to get that temple. Ooh, choices. All right, we'll go. No. Military, I'm just not as worried about for the moment. We will go admin. Yeah. Probably not going to elect him too often anyways. Go. Goods produced. Excellent. He'll make us a little bit of money then. And we get another reform. Let's see what this reform is. This is the frequency of the elections one. Which generally, I guess the best choice is to lower the length of election terms. Never seen the point of lengthening it, and this one I just do not see as beneficial at all. Somebody's gonna maybe come on here and say though, it's great, but only if you combine it with political dynasties. You know, that's probably reasonable. That there's a lot of different strategies. Well, we are just gonna go with frequent elections then, because elections are so nice to have, inducing so much stability and, you know, reaffirming a population's faith and belief in its government. No cynicism at all intended there. All right. I'm just going to see you out till the end of the year. Then we can say goodbye. Truce with Rothenburg has ended. Hopefully we'll be then in a position that we have at least enough vassal loyalty we can start thinking about what our next personal step is in expanding Rothenburg itself to be slightly more, I don't know, expansive. I was rather hoping for 1 or 2 more entertaining events just to fill the free time. World looking a bit different. Looks like Poland is involved in the Danzig event, or no, it wouldn't be the Danzig event because we would have gotten an alert for that. This is just the a normal Conquer event. And January 1st is by. Probably we have no aggressive expansion, I'm guessing, anymore with anybody. I noticed that, oh, wait, no, we do still have 19. That's surprising. Well, it was, what, 30? You can go back easier than I can go back in my memory. Just look at the previous video. We will wrap it up there then. I don't want to draw this out too long. We got a cardinal. That's a plus. We raised our own stability. That's also a plus, even if we just did it by the own currency that we have rather than the luck of the RNG gods. We got our humiliation, CB, out of the way with Landshut, who is still, they are still a valid rival, if I remember. Yeah, but the Palatinate's not. That Palatinate must not be doing great right now. Are they allied with Austria? No. But maybe they lost a bunch of troops or something that knocked them out of contention. We've got our power projection up at 68, which is excellent. Plenty of age bonuses to actually start a golden age if we so desire. I'm going to hold off a little while though and think about it. Usually I like to put it off as long as I can, but the benefits of that really accrue again. Early gains pay off much quicker. In the meantime, while I'm in between videos, I will think about what we should do next to expand our fortunes. I would really love to wrap up and get, you know, these other Franconian provinces. Bamberg's not looking likely though, given that the trade league is pretty large. Allied with Anhalt and Hesse on top of it. Anhalt's probably a member of the trade league, yeah. So it might be, I don't know, more worth it to do something else in that regard. It's only 7. We could try to, you know, take the extra aggressive expansion through Clarion Hesse, but they're allied to Rothenburg, so not likely. I'll review all of those alliance webs offline, so you don't have to sit through it. Thank you for joining me, though. We've also got a couple, a couple vessels that are getting at least close to loyal. One is loyal, or was. Probably we fell behind on Diptech, I'm guessing. Yep. No, diplomatic reputation. I'm not sure why they don't like us at the moment. But that'll go back down in a minute, I'm sure. No reason to worry. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time for Rothenburg, the free cities now, as it would be, of the Franconian countryside. Take care of yourselves, and see you soon. Ciao.